What's going on, guys? Derek Kane here, back in our Dragon Ball The Breakers Season 3 video, and in today's video we're going to be looking at the confirmed new transfer skins, which are Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 and Pan. So I was originally speculating that Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and Super Saiyan Kid Trunks were going to be the new transfers, but the official Dragon Ball The Breakers Twitter has revealed and confirmed that it is going to be new forms for Videl, Gohan, and we're getting a new transfer in the form of Pan. And their banner is actually going to be here for a pretty long time. It's not going to go away until the end of July. So I don't know if this means that they'll be the only transfers that we get in July, or we're getting another batch in July and they're just sticking around for a long time. I don't know. But since all the transfers have been leaked for this season, I'm going to go over all the supers that they're getting, all the passives that they're getting, and if there's any active skills that any of these three transfers are getting. So let's go ahead and take a look in the leaks. All right, so for Pan's transfer, this is going to be her super attack. I believe it's called Maiden's Blast. And from what some of the comments were suggesting to me is that her startup for this super attack actually has like frames where you can actually be damaged by. So the little aura that surrounds Pan when this super attack is activating apparently could have the potential to deal damage, and I'll have to test this out myself to see if that is true. But in terms of her super attack, it doesn't really look that bad. It has a fairly short startup, and it kind of seems like another version of Big Bang. So if it has like a little protective aura around her that can deal damage, and it's just like another version of a Big Bang, honestly, I can see the super attack being pretty solid. And it seems like it has a pretty, a sizable AoE at the end with a little explosion there. So honestly, for Pan's super attack, it doesn't really seem that bad. I don't know how many super attacks that she is getting, but this is at least the one unique one that she is getting, and that we know that she's getting for sure. Alrighty, next up we have Great Saiyaman 2. Now this super attack, if you guys remember me talking about it originally when we got the leaks for all the transfers, this one looks really impressive. I've always been a big fan of Videl's melee supers, and this one is no exception. It really holds the Raider down in place for a sizable amount of time, and any melee super that does this is incredibly valuable, because it allows you as an ally to the person that lands this to land your Ki Blast, to land your own version of a melee combo, allows you to land any range super attack. Any melee super that can hold the Raider in place for a long time just means that other survivors can deal free damage, basically, right? As long as you bait out the Break Strike or their Vanish ability of the Raider, you basically can deal, really punish the Raider with any super attack or damage that you can in the game via, Ki Blast, melee combo, what have you. This melee super looks pretty solid. I mean, the big thing about it is going to be like, what is the damage like? But I'm really happy with the super. I think it looks pretty cool, and it holds the Raider in place for a really long time. Now, unfortunately, I think that's all that there is for melee supers. If we go ahead and look in game here, as you can see, if we go over to Videl, she has an additional transformation, 2 more costumes, and 1 more super attack. And unfortunately, Pan we can't look at here because we don't have her in the game yet. But if we go over to Gohan, he does have another transformation and 4 more costumes, so unfortunately no more super attacks, which means that with his Great Saiyaman transformation, he is not getting any additional super attacks. So more than likely, Saiyaman is going to have Super Kamehameha, and Masenko, or Full Power Energy Wave. I don't know which of these 4 he's going to have with Great Saiyaman, but he's unfortunately not getting any new super attacks, which kind of sucks. Which does kind of suck. I was hoping he would get some new like melee super, but it is what it is. But let's go ahead and look at the passives and any actives that they'll be getting here. Actually, I can confirm right here that Videl is not getting any new active skills. As you can see, we would know right here because as you can see, there's nothing here to include. As you can see, there's 2 question marks for passives, so clearly Videl is getting 2 new passives here. And for Gohan, he is getting 1 new passive, and unfortunately Pan we can't check out because she's not in the game yet. Alright, so just to kind of confirm the passive skill of Great Saiyaman, he has the Defender of Justice passive skill, and I believe I found that here in the leaks. Defender of Justice right here, and it increases the range at which you can hear civilians. So is this a good passive skill? Not really. And for this to be, is this a 5-star passive skill for Gohan? Yeah, I feel like for a lot of these guys, I'm taking brief looks at their passive skills. There are none that you need to chase, which is great, which is honestly great, meaning that you can just pull these transfers, just get them, acquire them, right? And then just get their super attacks if they have any, right? So none of these passives seem that great. I think Pan seems kind of interesting, and Great Saiyaman 2. But unfortunately, Gohan, his passive is not that appealing to me. But let's go ahead and find City Defender and World Champion's grandchild. Alrighty, speaking of them, I did find both of them here. We have City Defender right here, which increases the amount of items when rescuing civilians. So this passive doesn't seem that bad. So say if you're a newer player, you don't have that many great passives. This one doesn't actually seem the worst. Just because if you guys don't know the point of saving civilians, not only does this cut off free evolution gauge from the Raider, it will allow you to get 3 small cubes. So I don't know the amount of cubes that you'll be getting when you equip this passive. 3 more would be great, but 3 cubes for level 0 is basically like 1 or 2 away from getting your level 1. So saving civilians do add up. It really does add up. So this isn't that bad. Honestly, in terms of passive, it's definitely better than Gohan. Increasing the rate that you can hear them is honestly not that great, because you can pick up items like Scouters, and you can sort of just equip like Videl's old hearing active skill, but I guess if you wanted the passive for it. But this passive seems a little more interesting. This is World Champion's grandchild. So this increases, originally I thought it was the same as Videl's passive, but this actually increases the money earned when picking up Zenny. So this means if you pick up a bar of Zenny, typically that'll be a value of 500. Meaning that if you do this now with this passive equipped, you'll instead either get 750, 1,000, 1,250, or more, just because this is increasing the amount of money that you earn. So I think we do have the upgrade percentages for these skills. I'm going to go see if we have that in here in the leaks. Okay, so it looks like the only one that we have in here is for Pan, and this is World Champion's grandchild, and it's a 5-star passive skill. Increases the acquired money by 50%. So 750 per gold bar, like I was saying. And instead of getting 50 Zenny per destructible item, like, you know, when you destroy boxes and little like Zenny fly out, instead of getting 50, you will get 75. And if you increase this level 10, it'll go up to 65%, meaning you get 825 Zenny per gold bar. And you'll get 900 if you max it out. So this is interesting. Do keep in mind that as you acquire Zenny, it's actually for your entire team. Where World Champion's daughter, that only applied to you. So this is actually a supportive skill for your team. Because as you acquire Zenny, whether it's for breaking boxes or picking up gold bars, that actually adds to your team's total. So this is pretty good. This is actually a supportive passive skill, where the other 2 skills in this, actually you could argue that Videl's passive skill, where was it? City Defender. This one, say if you don't pick up the cubes, you could just mark them and have your allies pick them up. So these 2 passives are actually pretty good for helping out your team, where more so Gohan's is just like allowing you to hear, you know, civvies better, which arguably isn't that great. But yeah, boys, those are the passives and supers that are going to be coming for this new upcoming banner. Let me know what you think. Personally, if you are thinking of skipping this banner, you probably could. I mean, Pan Super does look pretty solid, but I think for this banner, you could honestly be safe just getting all the units. Just do multis till you get all the units. And they're going to be here for a month, right? They're going to be here for your month. So you have time to wait for people like me and Stray to do our showcases. See if you like the skills. See if you like the supers. See if you even like the skins. See if you like how they work. So you can wait, see how we enjoy the abilities, see if they you think they're worth your time. They're going to be here to the end of July, so you have time to think about that. But my recommendation to you would be to just pull the transfers, and then you know, see if you want to get their super attacks, but just to get the characters right. But I don't think any of these passive abilities are worth chasing for. They're decent, but they're not worth chasing for sure. But yeah, guys, that's the video. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed. Comment down below what you guys think of these transfers in terms of their passives, supers. Unfortunately, no active skills to my knowledge. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, and subscribe to the Iron King for more leaks like these, updates, showcases, analysis, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace out. Stay safe.